was so strange and weird, and they were sort of excluding me from things because of it.
I started feeling like I do look like a boy. Like I am really, really ugly.
525,600 years. How do you measure a year in the life?
I was really self-conscious. I didn't tell many people, and it was just, I felt ashamed of it. I felt really embarrassed by it.
18 years of my life trying to fight against everything that I naturally was and to hide what I naturally was.
I bullied people because I got pushed hard enough that I decided that that's the only way I could do it.
I was bullied a lot.
I was in a couple fights in middle school. None of them turned out very well.
I was called ugly. I was called too dark. I was called faggot, gay. And there were so many times in my life that I just wanted to stop and disappear.
Seasons of
I have spent, I guess, 19 years of my life in the closet. I even hid from myself. I'm gay. I just tried to hide it and throw on a masculine front and hope that it would go away.
When I was 6, I started dancing ballet because I wanted to be just like my older sister. I was one of those boys that I liked dancing, I liked baking, I liked dolls. At first it was really hard, especially around the age of 12. Middle school can be really rough.
When I was younger, I was made fun of for being gay. I was made fun of for hanging out with girls, but now I get to play a girl in Rent, and I'm getting praised for that.
It's really hard to accept who you are in the first place, like just in general, but also if you're gay or lesbian or you want to be transgendered or you're bisexual.
13 orders of fries, is that
When I came out to my parents, I expected the worst, but it was actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
More times that he cried, bridges he burned, or the way that she
died. In April this year, a friend of mine, his name was Jake Matthews, and he did kill himself. He had written in his note just that he was sorry to everybody, but at the end, he had asked me to sing at his funeral, and it just makes me want to, I just had wished that somebody had told him, that I could have told him that it does get better.
I belong to discover something as true
I had something to offer that those people didn't, and they wanted to make sure that that never got out.
Growing up in high school, I got crap for being dance captain of show choir, and I mean, and I'm a straight guy, but I mean, when you go to a school where sports dominate everything, people are going to give you crap for it day after day.
You're worth your life, and you're worth everything, regardless of how the people who judge you or who put you down see you. It's not about them, it's about finding people who will reinforce your inner strength and reinforce what you have to give to the world.
I've known him, so long, and when he finally made the decision to tell us, it didn't change the way I viewed Kyle or anything like that, because we love Kyle. He's still the same person, and he's just able to be himself now, and we were all so proud and supportive and there for him. So there are people out there who will support you and who will be there for you. You just have to choose to surround yourself with those people.
I'm living proof of being made fun of my whole life for being different. In the real world, that's not high school and not college, there will be people just like you who understand you and your quirks and who love you because of them.
Trust me, there are people out there who will want to talk to you and help you out and be there for you. If all you need is a hug or someone to talk to, just reach out. Even if you want to reach out to me, I am so open because I I can have empathy. I may not know exactly what you're going through, but I can have empathy for what you're going through from my own experience and from what I felt.
Don't think I can't do this, I can't do that, because it's never too late to begin life all over again and to start all over. Even if it looks like today I'm not gonna make it.
He was afraid that we were gonna judge him differently, but it was like, I could care less, you know? Because why would that change our friendship? And I guess what we're trying to say is you need to find friends like that. You know, there are friends out there.
It's your life, and it always, in the end, works out.
I could never stand up for anything that I felt was wrong because I felt like there's this end-all card of, shut up, you're gay.
Growing up, I didn't fit in. I was weird, I was out there, I went to prom with my gay best friend.
Come to all of these videos and see how many people really feel the way you do and have felt the same way you do. You might be lonely, but you're not alone.
I always taught my little brothers that that everyone has the rights for anything. And I was like, Jake, do you believe in gay marriage? And he was like, yes, of course I do. I want to get married someday, so I don't see why any other individual can't get married. And that just like meant the world to me.
I had to wear a back brace for 22 hours a day for 7 months. So for a long time, I thought I could never be a dancer. I thought I could never be able to perform the way I used to. But since then, I've become more confident. I've accepted my body and the way it moves. It's still difficult sometimes, but I have teachers who encourage me. I have somebody who loves me, who thinks my body is beautiful.
I ended up disappearing into this crazy facade that, you know, it just wasn't me, and it wasn't worth it. The second that I stopped caring what people who were going to judge me thought, it all seemed to go away.
You might think you're at the end of your rope, but there is usually an infinite amount of rope after, and you've probably just reached a knot in your rope.
Because you're different, people make fun of you because they're not what they are. But almost overnight, it's like clicks. Different is what people want. Then you just have to celebrate who you are because you are different, and it's a glorious thing.
You sometimes hit these brick walls, and they may seem like they're the toughest things at the moment to try to break down, but in reality, they're nothing more than dust and can be pushed away if you keep at it.
There has to be a way for you to hold yourself tight and let yourself know that it's okay, because once that happens, then the support is always around you.
I always just had a facade on me, and I never felt comfortable acting like myself.
I struggled with acceptance with boyfriend's family, and then I had to break that off and decide to go my own way and live the life that I knew I was supposed to live.
You pull through it, you find things that you love in life, you find people that you love in life, friends, relatives, anyone that helps you get through it.
If you just trust yourself and trust who you are and be proud of who you are, the good stuff is right around the corner.
There's no reason to go. There's so many reasons to stay.
There always is hope that it does get better, and seek help. Don't try to hold this in to yourselves, because there will always somebody that will listen and give you hope and give you help.
It gets better. It gets better.
It gets so much better.
It gets better. It gets better.
It gets better.
It gets better.
It always gets better.
I'm Scott Plate, Department Chair of Music Theatre.
I'm Vicki Busser, Director of Music Theatre.
I'm Greg Daniels, Head of Dance. I'm Dick Dirch, President of Baldwin-Wallace College.
And we're here to tell you,
it gets better.